How did a simple game of red light, green light captivate the entire world? Squid Game wasn't just a TV show, it was a cultural phenomenon. But what made it work so well? Let's break it down. At its core, Squid Game takes something we all understand, children's games, and flips it on its head. The innocence of games like tug of war or marbles becomes a battleground for survival. This stark contrast creates an emotional whiplash. The nostalgia of childhood versus the terror of life or death stakes. It's a clash that's both shocking and captivating. But here's the genius part. These games are universally recognizable. Red light, green light, for example, is played in some form across the globe. Whether you grew up in South Korea, America, or anywhere else, you instantly understand the rules. This familiarity draws you in because you already know what's at stake. You don't need elaborate backstories or exposition to feel the tension. The simplicity of the games makes the stakes feel immediate and relatable. However, Squid Game isn't just about the games, it's about the people playing them. Every character brings their own story of desperation, and this emotional weight elevates the series beyond simple survival drama. Take Gi-hoon, for instance, a father who's drowning in debt struggling to reconnect with his daughter. Then there's Se-byuk, a North Korean defector risking everything to reunite her family. Even Sang-woo, the so-called success, hides a trail of shame and financial ruin. These backstories make every win and loss devastatingly personal. When a character falls, it's not just about losing a game, it's about watching their dreams and dignity crumble. For Gi-hoon, a win means a chance to be the father he failed to be. For Se-byuk, it's her last hope of bringing her brother to safety. These stories make the stakes feel real because they aren't just playing for money, they're fighting for survival, redemption, and something far bigger than themselves. But Squid Game isn't just an emotional roller coaster. It's a scathing critique of society. The players are carefully chosen. They're people crushed by the weight of debt, inequality, and desperation. Their stories are chillingly real because we see echoes of them in the real world. Gi-hoon could be anyone burdened by medical bills. Se-byuk could be any refugee trying to escape oppression. Sang-woo could be anyone who's fallen from grace despite their best efforts. And then, there's the VIPs. These shadowy figures watching the games, they're a chilling representation of the powerful few who view the struggles of the masses as entertainment. It's a brutal commentary on how the wealthy often exploit the vulnerable, reducing their pain and suffering to mere spectacle. This layered storytelling is what keeps you hooked. Not just the action, but the deeper questions it forces you to confront. What would I do in their shoes? Would I be any different? The games themselves are equally brilliant. Each one is meticulously crafted to test different facets of human nature. Red light, green light tests reflexes and composure under pressure. Tug of war. It's about strategy, teamwork, and brute strength. The glass bridge game is pure luck, highlighting the arbitrary nature of survival. And let's not forget the marble game, a brutal test of trust and betrayal, wrapped in the illusion of choice. These games reveal more than just physical abilities. They expose the character's morality and psychological limits. Do you betray your allies to stay alive? Do you form bonds knowing only one of you can win? These questions transform Squid Game into more than a survival show. It becomes a deep psychological experiment that forces viewers to grapple with uncomfortable truths about humanity. And then, of course, there's the stunning visuals. Squid Game is a candy-colored nightmare where bright playgrounds and cheerful music mask the brutality of what's happening. The giant doll in red light, green light, both terrifying and childlike. The vibrant pink uniforms of the guards, a striking symbol of control and anonymity. Even the players' green tracksuits have become iconic, representing both unity and the loss of individuality. This contrast between appearance and reality keeps you on edge. Everything feels like it should be safe, but you quickly realize it's anything but. It's a visual language that stays with you long after the credits roll. And then there's the mystery. Every episode of Squid Game adds another layer to the story. Who's running these games? What's their end goal? And what's the story behind the enigmatic frontman? These unanswered questions keep you coming back for more. And for the eagle-eyed viewers, there are hidden clues sprinkled throughout the series. Did you catch how the walls of the dormitory actually foreshadow the games? Or how Il-nam's behavior subtly hint at his true identity? These details reward careful watching, making the experience feel even richer. Let's not forget the emotional moments that hit like a punch to the gut. The marble game, for example, isn't just about strategy. It's about watching trust and friendship crumble under the weight of desperation. When Ali places his faith in Sang-woo, or when Gi-hoon outwits Il-nam, you're left questioning your own sense of morality. Would you make the same choices? Could you live with the consequences? What makes these moments so powerful is how they strip away the facade of competition and reveal the raw humanity, or lack thereof, within each character. It's this blend of heartbreak and introspection that makes Squid Game linger in your mind long after you finished watching. And of course, the performances bring it all to life. Lee Jung-jae as Gi-hoon is both flawed and deeply human, a protagonist you root for despite his mistakes. Jung Ho-yeon as Sai-byuk delivers a performance that's both understated and profoundly moving, turning her into an instant global sensation. Every actor brings depth and complexity to their roles, making the world of Squid Game feel raw, real, and incredibly engaging. So why does Squid Game work? It's a masterful combination of simple concepts, layered storytelling, complex characters, and unforgettable visuals. It takes a mirror to society, exposing its cracks while keeping you on the edge of your seat. It's no wonder it became Netflix's most watched series ever. But now, let's hear from you. Would you survive the games? What do you think makes Squid Game so unforgettable? Let us know in the comments below.